Hello. I don't know about you, but I'm ready for spring and the booty shorts. Mostly on women. Sometimes I wear mine around the house. I'm in this Nazi class, and it's taught by a guy with the last name Chu. That's not the joke, that's just a fact. The joke is that my TA is a fat, chubby guy who likes to show off his chest hair. Okay, game on. I am Jon Richie. I have accumulated over 1,500 views on YouTube, which means basically nothing in the world of YouTube. I just celebrated my 22nd birthday. Also means basically nothing. Wait until I turn 25. That's the next important birthday for me. That's when I can rent a car, and I'll be staging my own death. I'm going to take Seth Rogen's advice. I'm going to rent a car, go down to Tijuana, watch a lady get fucked by a horse, buy her out of sex slavery, then push her off a cliff. That way I don't have to pay off my student loans. I just have to pick between Hertz or Enterprise. I had a lot of great birthdays growing up, a lot of great parties. Mainly because it was the one day of the year I was allowed to have friends over at the house. My father had a very strict no fun rule. So my birthday was the one day I was allowed to have a little fun. And it would be a very strict regimen of what we did. Football, pizza, cake, ice cream, presents. 1 year, though, I turned 9, went to a movie. And I don't know who organized the seating chart that day, but they fucked up royally. And my father's car was him driving, me, my buddy Kurt, my little brother, and Ryan Shotgun was my older brother, who is 2 years and 3 days older than I am. He does not let me forget that. On my 9th birthday, though, my father turns around. We hadn't even left the driveway yet. My father turns around in the car and says, "Jonathan, I just want you to know that I hate all of your friends." They had not been in my house for more than 15 minutes, and this man has decided he hates all of them. "Thanks, Dad. Let's go to the movie." Haven't even got to cake yet. Day is completely ruined. My brother sitting shotgun, though, he was loving it. He was always a big part of the football game, which always was where our sibling rivalry sort of boiled over, and I would just get the shit kicked out of me every time. We'd go out there, and it would start off as 2 equal teams, and it would quickly turn into him against all of us. And he is roughly the same size as me, probably always will be, but on those days, he always felt about a foot taller and about 100 pounds heavier and couldn't do a goddamn thing about it. My mom was also at my birthdays. Big part of them. She was the main organizer. We got a VCR one year, and my mother is not the most tech-savvy person. Case in point, it took her 90 minutes to change her Facebook photo from herself to the marriage equality thing. And she calls me almost every day to tell her how to open up Google Chrome. And so we're trying to figure out this VCR. And if you don't remember VCRs, there was no such thing as the input button. You had to find it on the channel. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that day went something like this. "Jonathan, where's your father?" "I have no idea, Mom. I think he went to the basement." "Oh, isn't that just fantastic? Your father's in the goddamn basement. I'm trying to work out how to use the fucking VCR." "Okay, Mom. What channel do you think it is, Jonathan?" I have no idea. Can I go outside and play with my friends?" That was her role, but my father was not to be outdone. No sirree, Bob. He, 2 years later, after the movie theater incident, I was able to have a sleepover party, which was a huge step, and the day went perfectly. Football, pizza, movie, cake, ice cream. Then we started another movie when it started getting late, time to go to sleep, and all of a sudden my nose started bleeding. First nosebleed of my life, couldn't happen at a worse time. I go into the kitchen, grab a tissue box, trying to fix this problem, and I'm standing over the garbage can, and completely dark, and my father, out of nowhere, comes up, and he's like, right here, and he's like, what's wrong? Nothing, just my nose. I'm working on it. No worries here. Okay, good. And these are his exact words once again. I hope you're enjoying this because you're never having one of these ever again. Which scared the shit out of me. I don't know if I'm not allowed to have my friends stay the night anymore or if I'm not going to make it to my next birthday, giving me only 364 days to live at max. Didn't have to worry about it, though. The divorce happened, so didn't have to worry about that one. Thank you. Change the subject. Recently, I've started playing the Fuck, Kill, Marry game around campus, which is very fun. If you see me looking quizzical, it's because I'm trying to figure out if I want to have sex with you, if I want to kill you, or if I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I've got to have sex with a lot of hotties. I haven't had to fuck any uggos. I've had to kill a few. You're welcome. I've had to marry a couple uggos, though. But as we all know, you don't fuck the person you marry. My dad taught me that one. You fuck the hairdresser. Good one, John. I appreciate when women wear clothing that have words on it. Mainly when it's right across this area, because I just tend to see that my dyslexia really kicks in at that point. So it could take me 10, 15, 20 minutes to read what your shirt says, and it might only be one word. It's helpful when it's on their backside, though, because then it can take me up to 10 minutes to just follow you around so I can read the word slut on your ass. Personally, I don't know why a woman would want to be called baby. As a man, I know for a fact I don't want to be called slut. But the words really have to match the body. I don't appreciate when a woman is wearing a shirt that says hot chick and it clearly looks like she's been bashed in the middle of the head with a baseball bat. That's not sexy to me. Maybe if he's blind and maybe he does like when it feels like a dried up river's running through your forehead. Not my style, though. It's false advertising. I was sitting on campus yesterday, and this girl was wearing, she was a white woman trying to be black, and she was wearing a hat that said fine ass bitch on it. And I'm not too dialed into the black community, so I'm not entirely sure what fine ass means, but I can spot a bitch from 10 miles away. And so I'm not sure if fine ass means fine ass or fine ass. And if you can't tell the distinction between the two, congrats. You are less white than I am. But I figured that's false advertising. So if she's allowed to wear a shirt, or she's allowed to wear a hat that says fine ass bitch on it, I'm allowed to wear a shirt that says it's 13 inches. Thank you very much. I'm Jon Richie.